Do you want to know how to meet each and every one of your deadlines? I bet you want to know. I give you my best 10 tips on how to keep your deadlines. Stay tuned. For the best leadership advice, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. Do you have a problem with meeting deadlines safely? It can be tricky, right? We all know it, and we are all annoyed by it when it happens. I'm talking about missed deadlines, unkept promises or delayed projects. The question is, why do these things happen? Why do people and companies not honor their deadline commitments? In most cases, this isn't ill will. This frequently involves poor planning and just assuming that it will all work out somehow. But very often it doesn't. I know you want to keep your deadlines. Therefore, here are my 10 tips helping you for meeting your deadlines. Number 1. Only commit to what you can do. Never agree to an impossible deadline, neither to please someone nor to win an order. Otherwise, over the long haul, this will do more harm than good. You will not only lose your boss's or customer's trust, but you will also be stuck with a project that will bring nothing but irritation and problems right from the start. And it's not just with customers. For example, if you are a boss and you are committed to a deadline and you committed the deadline to one of your employees and you can't make it, you lose credibility and you destroy employee motivation. Don't do this. Only commit to what you can do and stick to it. 2. Put it in writing. Always record your commitments and deadlines in writing. It will help to counteract your forgetfulness. Enter deadlines into your planner. And also record small, apparently insignificant commitments in writing. For instance, if you have scheduled an appointment with an employee, send out an email or an invitation via Outlook. This ensures that both parties clearly know when the meeting was supposed to take place. Number 3. Identify the purpose. When you agree to a deadline, describe in detail what is to be accomplished, completed or shipped by this deadline. What's the purpose? The expectations on both sides need to be crystal clear. Otherwise, this can result in unpleasant misunderstandings down the road. You don't want that. Number 4. Learn to say no. Oh, I know, it's not easy. But reject unrealistic requirements right from the start. If you commit to a production machine with 102% efficiency, you shouldn't be surprised to find out that you cannot meet the deadline for this machine. You cannot meet the 102%. Number 5. Agree on specific deadlines. Don't say, let's get back together sometime in summer, but agree on a specific date for the meeting. For instance, August 24 in the year 2020. It's also advisable to determine where and what time the meeting is to take place and how long it's scheduled to last. Number 6, set deadlines for milestones. When larger projects are involved, it's best to partition the project at the start. Set deadlines for milestones and agree with them with your employees. This makes a large project more manageable. This will also keep you from procrastinating. A major project that is started and planned at the last minute has no chance of being completed on time. Number 7. Keep others informed. Tell your co-workers and employees about your commitments and also the deadlines for the milestones. This will help you to define goals. It serves as an additional motivating element and it will help you to stick with the milestone deadlines. Number 8. Always plan with contingencies. Learn to make realistic time estimates. Don't load up your entire schedule. You should keep at least 50% of your time reserved for contingencies and breaks. Always keep in mind, if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Number 9, Don't try to be perfect. There are things where you need to avoid making mistakes at all costs. I understand that. But there is plenty of work where it's sufficient to get things done as best as possible. The 80-20 rule. Anyone who wants to ship a 100% perfect solution all the time will never meet the agreed deadlines. Avoid this by all means. Always remember the 80-20 rule. Number 10. Get help early. When things get sticky, you should consider: what activities do I have to take care of myself? What can I delegate or outsource? And who can help me right now? Employees, suppliers, partners, you name it. By the way, when things get tight, avoid multitasking by all means. Multitasking will only waste more time. And always start with the unpleasant tasks first. But what can you do now if the worst thing happens? You cannot meet the deadline. Now, in this situation, inform all those involved as soon as it becomes apparent that you cannot meet the deadline. Once the cat is out of the bag and you will miss the deadline, you must inform in a timely manner and present alternatives. This will not necessarily always result in a schedule delay. You can always propose to reduce the deliverable scope to those involved and meet the deadline that way. The key is to inform early in the process and to give those involved the option to decide about the alternatives. This way you can at least prevent the situation from getting worse. I have a free checklist for you with all the 10 tips to print out. In that way, you have a much better chance to stick with your deadlines in the future. You will find the download link here on YouTube in the YouTube description. If you like this video, please let me know by liking it below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.